Welcome back to another Codexirra tutorial. My name's Jasper, and what we're going to be covering today is how to build a project management application or project management web application using AI. Now what we're going to be using is the Codexirra platform. You can sign up for a free account at codexirra.com and then start using it and building your project management application. So what we're going to do is just click here and say prompt library. And it just wants to know what do we want to build. So this here is the area where you tell it what you want to build, but if you want to do it quickly, you go prompt library, and we can go project management, and we can select this one here. Now there's over 60 different prompts for different types of applications at the moment. We'll be adding more in the future. So it says, please build a complete project management web application for managing projects, tasks, teams, deadlines, milestones, comments, files, priorities, and progress reports. The application should feel like a modern SaaS project management dashboard. Use a clean professional UI with a sidebar layout, dashboard cards, Kanban, tables, boards, tables, forms, filters, search and detail pages. Please build the complete front end and back end for the project management app. Now you'll notice that we didn't mention anything about technology, and the reason why is because it will build it using React via Python, a fast API with the database as well. Now that's so it works perfectly with the Codexirra system. So let's go generate. Now it's going to automatically start planning, get all the steps, generating all the different files and code. So while it does that, as it does take some time for the first request, I will explain the rest of the platform. So we have the new button here. If you click that, it will take you to build a new application or project, just like we saw before. If you click open, you'll be able to open any of your previous projects. If you click export, it will export all the code into a single zip file for you to download and use elsewhere and upload anywhere you like. The tutorial button will open up an area where it will give you a tutorial on how to use the platform, a lot like this. Then you will have the title that is automatically generated. You can edit that by clicking the edit button up here. We then have the develop and preview toggles. Now develop puts you in this area. It's used for talking with the AI assistant to be coding and making changes. It's for also using the file explorer, seeing all the files. If you want to edit the code, view them. You can also upload assets like other files and images. You can also create a new file and create new folders as well. So this will be filled with code once it's finished. You also have the terminal area down here, but I'll cover that more in detail soon. We then have preview. So once it's generated, we can go to the preview area and it will spin up a containerized version of the application. So it's a real deployment, but it's all containerized and allows you to interact with it. And it will have the front end, back end code as well as the database. You'll then be able to use it, see how it is, see if there's any problems, anything you want to add or change, and then once you're happy, you can obviously go deploy it on a server. We have the run build button. So what that does is simulates a production build of the application. This is to make sure there's no errors in the build and it all builds properly so you can put it on your server without any worries. There's the profile area that shows you all your details as well as tokens and plans, how many you have left or used. Now down here we have this the logs, history and GitHub. Now logs will get filled up with different messages from the system, the AI, or any errors that happen. If an error does happen in here, you can click fix errors and it will alert the AI for it to go fix that specific error that happened. There's also history. So history allows you to go to different builds that you've done. So when in preview or running a build, so you can snapshot and use those in the future. There's also GitHub. This allows you to push all the code to your GitHub repo, so you don't have to do it all manually yourself or download it or put it straight in there for you. Now there's also the moving the sidebars, so you can move that up and down, and you can also do these ones here as well for the chat. We've got the lower footer area here as well. So that tells you if you're connected and also how many tokens you used and how many you have left. Now what I'll do is I'll wait for this to finish generating. You can skip forward if you like. You will most likely see it when there's code that shows up on the screen, but it should happen shortly. Great. So as you can see, code has been generated. we can go to the Explorer and see we've got the backend and the front end files, all the designs, everything we need. So sometimes it works perfectly on the first go, sometimes you need to make some updates or anything that was broken, but if we go to preview, we can find out. Now what this does is it deploys the actual application in a containerized environment and allows us to access it in this preview and actually use it. So it generates the front end and the back end, and it can take a little bit of time for the first deployment, but that's because it's got to download all the resources and containerize it all. Great, well just like that you can see we've got our new project management platform. We've got all the projects, active tasks, everything there. We've got our portfolio, we've also got upcoming deadlines, our latest progress reports. We can go to projects, we can see the project detail. So it's given us everything we asked for, which is really good. It's done quite well. Now what you would obviously do is from here is to continue developing it further. You'd most likely update the UI, make sure it has pop-ups and doesn't use in page, things like that. And then once you're ready and you're happy with the platform, you can either export it and you can put it on one of your servers, or you can push it straight to GitHub and then deploy it elsewhere. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you liked it. Feel free to sign up to Codexirra. It is free for the free plan, and upgrade if you need it. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to the team.